Hey friends, Jessica Mason here with a special episode of Sober Story. So I have been referencing this book in previous videos and I promised I would order it and read it to you. And here it is, The Missing Piece Meets the Big O. This is applicable to relationships, to addicts, to codependency specifically. The missing piece sat alone, waiting for someone to come along and take it somewhere. Some fit, but could not roll. Others could roll, but not fit. One didn't know a thing about fitting. And another didn't know a thing about anything. One was too delicate. Pop. One put it on a pedestal and left it there. Some had too many pieces missing. Some had too many pieces, period. It learned to hide from the hungry ones. More came. Some looked too closely. Others rolled by without noticing. It tried to make itself more attractive. It didn't help. It tried being flashy, but that just frightened away the shy ones. At last, one came along that fit just right. But all of a sudden, the missing piece began to grow and grow. I didn't know you were going to grow. I didn't know it either, said the missing piece. I'm looking for my missing piece, one that won't increase. Sigh. Sorry, last one said bye. This one says, sigh. And then one day, one came along who looked different. What do you want of me? Asked the missing piece. Nothing. What do you need from me? Nothing. Who are you? Asked the missing piece. I am the Big O, said the Big O. I think you are the one I've been waiting for, said the missing piece. Maybe I am your missing piece, but I am not missing a piece, said the Big O. There is no place you would fit. Oh, that is too bad, said the missing piece. I was hoping that perhaps I could roll with you. You cannot roll with me, said the Big O, but perhaps you can roll all by yourself. By myself? A missing piece cannot roll by itself. Have you ever tried? Asked the Big O. But I have sharp corners, said the missing piece. I am not shaped for rolling. Corners wear off, said the Big O, and shapes change. Anyhow, I must say goodbye. Perhaps we will meet again. And away it rolled. The missing piece was alone again. For a long time, it just sat there. Then, slowly, it lifted itself up on one end and flopped over. Plop. then lift, pull, flop. It began to move forward. Soon, its edges began to wear off. Lift, pull, flop. Lift, pull, flop. Its shape began to change. And then it was bumping instead of flopping. And then it was bouncing instead of bumping. And then it was rolling instead of bouncing. And it didn't know where, and it didn't care. It was rolling. One of the most profound books on relationships ever written. And it is pictures and a few words. As I was reading this, did you relate it to your addiction history, to your dating history? Did you fit with someone and then outgrew them? Did you try to change who you were to attract different people? Were people too delicate? Did some look too closely? Did somebody put you on a pedestal and leave you there? Part of our growth is wearing off our own edges. It's learning that we don't complete someone and they don't complete us, that we have to learn to roll along on our own. And the lift, pull, flop in the beginning is ugly. It can be lonely and it can feel like you're doing the wrong thing, but I still want someone to roll with. I still want someone by my side, but I want them by my side. I don't want to be crammed into any of their broken spaces, and I don't want them in mine. Those broken spaces are mine to heal.